Welcome back, I'm Ron the Cook. The days are getting shorter and nights are getting colder, so it's time to make some really hearty dishes. Today we're making chili. This is another cheap, easy, and quick meal you can make, and this is perfect to make a couple days in advance to save you even more time during your week. We start here with the poblano, one of my favorite chilies. Right where the top of the chili, you get this little peak here. If you slice right down the center, you'll always miss the seeds. And now you can see the seeds, cut there. Then come across this way. This is a nice mild chili. It's got a little bit of heat, but not much to it. We're just gonna dice this into like 1/4-inch pieces. If you want to save even more time, just throw all your vegetables into a food processor and pulse it until it becomes nice and small. Now for onions. We got 2 medium-sized yellow onions here. Just gonna slice once across this way, since it's already kind of medium-sized. And then come down. About 1/4 inch across. And then match up the size this way. And that's all the knife work we need to do today. Next up, instead of beef, we're gonna use lamb. This is a 90-10 ground lamb. As you can see for this recipe, I'm having minimal knife work. I want this to go as quickly as humanly possible. Our poblanos and our onions are gonna be a perfect base to go with our lamb, and then we're just gonna pack it full of flavor with spices. So I got my pan up to 350 degrees. Got some rendered beef fat here. You don't have to use beef fat, you can just use your favorite oil. I prefer olive oil or canola. About 3 tablespoons. Let's drop in our onions and our poblanos. A tablespoon of salt to help caramelize our vegetables. Let's give that a stir. Now we're just gonna cook this until we start getting a nice caramelization on our onions. All right, we're getting some good caramelization. Now drop in our lamb. This is 1 pound of our lean lamb. Break that up. Now we're just gonna cook this down until all of our pink and our lamb is gone. Don't forget to scrape up all of the fond on the bottom of your pan. All right, let's add our spices. In this, we've got 2 tablespoons of Big Bad Barbecue Ale from Spiceology, 1.5 tablespoons of granulated garlic, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and 2 teaspoons of Korean chili flake. Give that a good stir. Next up, we've got 2 tablespoons of spicy gochujang and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Every time you add in a new ingredient, make sure you give it a good stir. All right, now I've got 4 cups of beef stock here. We're gonna add in about 1 cup to start, so we can scrape all of the fond off the bottom. Now we've got our beans. I've got 4 cups of soaked pinto beans. I soaked these overnight. Stir that all together. Add the rest of our beef stock. So we got the other 3 cups here. We're gonna turn this down to 250 degrees and let it simmer until our beans are soft. Here is our finished product. This cooked for about 1.5 hours until the beans were nice and soft. And a nice low simmer. Got some nice steamed rice here. Let's garnish with a little cilantro and some green onions. There it is, our lamb chili. Give it a taste. Let's try the chili just on its own. I've been doing it way too hot, fast. Oh my God, that was hot. Holy shit, let's try that again. Just burnt the shit out of my mouth. Let's try another taste. By swapping out the beef for the lamb, you get a completely different flavor profile with your chili. The barbecue spice is giving you just a touch of sweetness, giving us that beautiful like paprika flavor to it, good amount of garlic, just a touch of heat from our poblanos. The lamb just gives it more of a fall vibe. So it may not have been our quickest meal, but it was definitely cheap. So total cost for this pot, including rice, is $17.48. But it does make between 6 and 8 portions. So if we do the math for 6 full portions, including rice, it comes out to be $2.91 per portion. That's incredibly cheap for a very filling and very, very nutritious meal. You want to check out some of my other cheap, easy, and quick meals? click right there. Want to check out some of my cocktail videos? Click up there. Until next time, I'm Ron the Cook.